Why, hello there, everybody. How are you doing today? It's me again. And again, I'm here to bring you yet another update on my situation. And, well, hello. My phone still has not rung. Yet. Because it's going to ring. Now, all of you criminals, all of you fakes, all of you frauds, all of you counterfeits, pay close attention to what I'm about to say. We, law-abiding citizens, are coming for you. Because you are criminals, you have violated the law, and you are a threat. You are a threat to innocent, you are to the innocent, you are a threat to the lawful, you are a threat to the law, you are a threat to justice. We are coming for you mainly because we are tired of being lied to. And we are truly sick and tired of being lied about. And we just are not going to take it anymore. We are going to remove the threats. Understand? Now, again, my situation. Here is fact. This is written. There is no denying that this took place. Okay? This is the crime. This is the crime. And, well, hello, it's a lie. There is no such thing as an attempted lewd and lascivious act upon a minor. And while you can solicit a minor to prostitute themselves, it didn't happen. And we all know that's the case because, well, again, there is no victim listed on this arrest and booking report, which, again, is a legal document. But by using this document and using their other documents, real quick, I'm going to show you and prove to you that this is a lie. And that it was, well, if this had ever gone to court, they would have all gone to prison. Well, guess what? I'm about to have my day in court for this ongoing crime. Okay? First, why did they write it? Well, they wrote it this way, using these statutes and deliberately leaving out a victim because, well, there was no victim, because the police officers, they simply played stupid. They simply played stupid, is what they did. Okay? In order to save their jobs. Well, what happened on 12/3/1997? Well, evidently, I did not commit a criminal act, because if I had committed a criminal act, then they would have filled out an arrest and book report properly listing the crime. Because there is no record of me ever committing a crime anywhere in the United States of America. That means that on 12/3/1997, the only people that committed the crime were these fake and fraud and counterfeit law enforcement officers. Okay? Now, they deliberately wrote this wrote it this way simply so that it would not be prosecuted. Why? Well, because if it wasn't prosecuted, then this little piece of work would be destroyed, and then the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office would deal with correcting these officers. In other words, nothing would have happened. But it wasn't. It was prosecuted, and that's the problem. Okay? Now, again, real quick. Do you see right here? See where it says bond hearing? That was on the 4th. That's what he set the bond. And then after setting the bond, they set the arraignment date of 12/18. You're seeing it right here. Guess what court date never took place? 12/18. Ever. Why? Because if this were to ever get into front of a judge, they would all go to prison, because this does not document me committing any type of crimes. This documents all of the crimes that they are committing, even unto this day, to me and upon me. Period. Well, furthermore, and again, I showed you this yesterday. This is the probable cause to detain. Okay? And why is that judge redacted? Anybody that works in government knows that no, if you make a mistake, then you start over and you put in a new one. This shouldn't even be in here. That's another felony. But again, it's filed. They found probable cause to detain me for a crime that did not happen and could not happen because the crime doesn't exist. And here we go. We got Taggart, again, setting a $25,003 bond. There's Taggart for attempted lewd and lascivious upon a minor. Okay? And again, that is if I want to get out before my next arraignment date, which is on 12/18. And, well, again, here we go. And again, I showed you this before. This is the bond where I bonded out. And right here, where does it say I'm supposed to show up? I'm supposed to show up on 12/18/1997. 12/18/1997 in circuit court for a crime that there is no victim for, and for a crime that was not committed because the crime does not exist, meaning it's impossible to commit the crime. And again, this is all I need right here. This is it. Now, if this is true and accurate, then how come there isn't a 12/18/1997 court date for me, Kerry Joseph Nelson, anywhere? You can't find it anywhere in the Fourth Circuit. It doesn't exist. Because, well, again, if this was to ever get before a judge, they would all go to prison. Now, again, this is their documents, folks. You're seeing it. You're seeing the court. You're seeing the dates. Nothing's been changed. Nothing's been altered. 12/18. 12/18. Okay? So, if this really happened, if this is real, then please tell me why exactly does it not say attempted? It says actual lewd and lascivious act upon lewd or lascivious act, sexual battery, and soliciting for prostitution. Just simple soliciting for prostitution. Why does it not say attempted lewd and lascivious act upon a minor and soliciting for prostitution of a minor? Hey, I think that this soliciting a minor to prostitute themselves is much worse than just soliciting an adult. Don't you think so? Well, then why come it's not listed here? Oh, because simple. Oh, look at light bulbs. This is not a crime. This crime is impossible. It is impossible to attempt to commit a crime that must be committed before it is an actual crime. Again, it is like giving someone a speeding ticket for attempted speeding, or having attempted to have already walked across the room. Okay? So, there's your proof. There's your proof. Now, why am I standing here? Why am I standing, and because look, they've stolen 20 years of my life, and I'm about to get them back. But if they'd done this to me, their justification was probably, well, hello, he's probably going to do something else, because we're all criminals. Everybody knows that everybody that's not a law enforcement officer, they're a criminal. If you're not a law enforcement officer, if you're not an attorney, if you're not a doctor, if you're not a fireman, you're a criminal. And even some of those are criminals. if they do us wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to say he really did this. Well, fine, bring this out. You can't, because it doesn't exist. Now, I'm just showing you the truth. What you do with it is between you and the truth. But what the truth does to you is completely, totally, and 100% up to the truth. Period. Oh, you're feeling a little queasy? You're feeling a little nervous? Good. Ask yourself this. How exactly do you think I felt when I found out about this? Exactly how do you think the 3 Thornton women have felt for the past 5 years? Walking around with the guilt, believing that they are the ones responsible for the kidnap, raping, and murdering of 8-year-old Cherish Periwinkle. How do you think Rain Periwinkle has felt all these 5 years, walking around, being bombarded by everybody, being judged by everybody, saying that you're a bad parent, you're a terrible human being? How could you let that stranger walk up there when it wasn't her fault? Because the person that made a plea deal with Donald Smith in 2013 or 2012, whenever it was that he did it, stopped being an attorney way back in 1/6/1998, and you're looking right at it. And they all knew it. And they let him keep going. And the only reason why he filed the false paperwork was to prevent all of these judges, all of these police officers, the head of vice, heck, even the then current sheriff, Nathaniel Glover, because it goes on you, son. It's your responsibility to take care of these things, and you let it keep going. Okay? So, hey, well, look, it's better to have me walk around with this on my record. It's better for me to be walking around an innocent man. I've never committed a crime in my life, and that's what's really bothering them. They can't pull out any dirt on me. Got no dirt. How about that? I've got no dirt. So it's better for me. It's better to have me walk around like this, with this on my record, with this big target on my back, destroying my life, not even knowing about it, simply to make sure that those officers, that those state attorneys, that those 2 judges, that those, then it just snowballed. The more people, you have to get a whole bunch more people involved. Charlie Carfer, you're a fake and a fraud and a counterfeit. The blood of Cherish Periwinkle's on your hands. Period. So I'm standing because how do you think I felt? How do you think the 3 Thornton women felt? How do you think Rain Periwinkle felt? I got a better one for you. Exactly how do you think that poor little 8-year-old Cherish Periwinkle felt when she was... some of y'all saw the trial. It physically shook police officers when they found the body. Because he did some... She was tortured. And guess what? There was no need for it. There was no need for it. So no. See, I'm standing right here. And I'm going to remove these threats. Because you all have been telling me... Because I know that if you all are willing to do it to me, someone who has not done anything, you all will twist, manipulate, and stretch the truth. Lie about others who have done small things, simply to cover up your crimes. Well, you just did it to the wrong person. Because I'm standing up for myself. I'm standing up for the Thornton women. I'm standing up for the Periwinkle family. I'm standing up for Cherish Periwinkle. But most importantly, I'm standing up for all the others out there who have done little bitty minute things. And you all lord it over their heads. You tell them they will never change. You will never change. You are operating far outside your jurisdiction, Bubba. You know nothing about grace. You know nothing about mercy. You know nothing about forgiveness. And it's obvious of that because the only thing that follows you all around is death and destruction. Well, guess what? You all stand there all big and bad, and you all tell me how I've got to go to the left, I've got to go to the right, I've got to go over you, I've got to go under you. Well, guess what? I don't have to do any of that. My God, I only have to do and go and say where my God tells me to go and say and do. And my God has told me not to go to the left of you, not to go to the right of you, not to go above you, not to go below you, but to simply go straight through you. So here I come, all by the direction of the law, and all by the direction of Almighty God. We, law-abiding citizens, are coming for you. We, believers, are coming for you, and you will be removed by the direction of the law, by the direction of Almighty God. And that, you fakes, you frauds, you counterfeits, is the truth. Just saying.